So I've been debating this subreddit for a little while now. It's a bit of a weird one. It's called with 3 M's. And every image posted on it is titled And there are some guidelines to over here, but if you look at all the posts, let's roll with it. Let's give it a go. At least it's going to be real easy to read the titles to each of the posts. We'll start off down here with, how am I actually going to know which one I just did and which one I didn't just do? It's above rule number 2-ish. Okay, let's remember that. Welcome to are those still active coins over across the pond there? Admittedly, I'm not very familiar with UK money, but I love how well it matches up. That's brilliant. I wonder if they did it on purpose so that actually is that like, are you allowed to make fun of the queen in ways like that? Is that okay? Or is this like a treasonous? I don't know how it works for you. I'm kidding. I know that's not a big deal, but yeah, that's great. Okay. Wait, okay, so, thank goodness it outlines the one that I just clicked on. Right, yeah. That's gonna be very helpful here. Oh, Jesus. What in the world? Hey, there we go. You're presenting me with a new possible subreddit to check out. Google Maps shenanigans. I wanna, like, know the coordinates. Did they know when the Google Maps satellite was gonna pass over, take the image, and they're like, we're gonna be ready for this. We're gonna create that image that all 2 people ever are gonna stumble upon when they're browsing Google Earth, and just you wait. Except then they ended up here, and more people. And then I love how it blurred out the faces. The original photo is by performance artists. Oh, it's not actually Google Maps. Well, gosh darn. So it wasn't actually Google Maps. I've been duped. I've been deceived. The next post here. It's like, how did I arrive at this point in my life? It's like a hostage negotiation. The criminal is like, I demand milk. Sir, you want milk? I want milk. You don't want like a jet or a getaway car, getaway vehicle, anything like. No, I want milk. Do you hear me? Sir. Thank you. It's a very easy request. I want milk now. Get off the phone and give me milk. That guy's like, oh God. Okay, here you go. This is where this guy comes in. He's delivering the milk. And this is the guy. It's actually, the photo is taken by the person who's taking hostages, so that's a little bit creepy. Because it's the only way this image makes sense in the scenario that I've laid out. Tactical milk delivery. Dude, it's a hostage negotiation. Obviously, there's no other explanation. And it was all for the sake of getting this image. This hostage taker just threw his life away, all for the sake of getting this image for us to enjoy on Next up. Oh my God, I thought it was actually a bird at first. Jesus Christ. A toucan. I was like, oh, that's a weird looking toucan. It's not a toucan. That looks like something you'd see in Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Have you seen Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared? I've been on like a couple react videos to Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. And that looks like something you might see in one of those. Dude, that banana has such a bad bruise on it though. That's so gross. Oh God, there are very few things in life that disappoint me more than bruised bananas. Like, oh, it's just the worst when the banana from the outside looks completely pristine. You're like, that is a beautiful, uniform, solid yellow banana that's gonna be so good. And then you open it up and it's like, Jesus Christ, how did that happen to it? I scanned this. I rubbed it like a magic lamp at the store, okay? To ensure there were no bruises like this, and lo and behold, what do I get? Way to ruin a solid day, I swear. Dude, that caught me off guard though for a second. That's I want to know the context. Okay, next up. That's quality timing for a buffer. Real quality timing. I feel like this would be a great cross post over to perfect, unless it's perfect timing, unless it's photoshopped. It could very well be photoshopped, and I'm also gullible in other news. But dude, to this day, people are still sending me images of freeze frames of my face on Twitter because of the perfect timing video. And now they're gonna do it again, where if you take the freaking screenshot in the middle of my talking, it's going to be some super unappealing freeze frame of my face, and then you send it to me. And I'm like, I've got enough of these. Thank you very much. I don't need to keep... only send it to me if it's now buffering over my mouth. Let me center my mouth in the middle of the... There you go. It's buffering. You're going to Photoshop other things onto me now, aren't you? Yeah, you sick people. It looks pretty centered. Okay, there you go. All right, classic repost. That is the first thing that I thought of was Black Mirror. That's got to be Photoshopped, right? That's got to be Photoshopped. Oh, I don't want to spoil Black Mirror. But I was going to be like, is that actually the... Don't worry about it. Because it looks a little Photoshopped over there. So many high quality cameras here, and yet it's a little grainy. What is it actually? What is going on? Photoshop. I knew it had to be freaking Photoshop. A lot of photographers pointing at nothing. So the original image doesn't actually make a whole lot more sense. Honestly, this is a little bit more of a than the other one. Like some animal's supposed to walk out of the wilderness and they're all like, surprise! You're the happy Groundhog Day. Yeah. And the animal's like, Jesus Christ, get me out of here. This is horrifying. Let's talk about deer in headlights. I'm just as on this one. Good God. Shoot. Which am I on? Am I on this one? Whoa. Wait, whoa. Is that real? Wait, is that actually a bounce house? Or is that a house that's been painted to look like a bounce house and is devaluing the entire neighborhood? Oh, it's a driveway. Oh, it's a it's a freaking driveway, and they put the bounce house in the driveway, but it just happens to make it look like it's a townhome that fits in perfectly because the spacing is... That's a hell of a bounce house. Holy crap. And I want to experience that at some point in my life, being able to literally just do backflips in every room of my house. It's like as tall as the freaking house. You can double your property value, rent out your bounce house. Honestly, just buy that thing and rent it out. Why not? You have to share your kitchen and bathroom, but otherwise you can sleep in there. It'd be pretty luxurious, honestly. Plastic, you wouldn't have many leaks. Not bad. Is that the right one? Was I on? Was this? Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure. It's hard to, keep track of where you are here on, It's Minecraft. It's a Minecraft cat. It's like a real life meets I wonder if this is like a freeze frame out of a video that's Minecraft meets real life, because that's exactly what this is right now, is Minecraft meets cat, which is fantastic. I wonder if that was just done with like the liquify tool. Well done job. But yeah, it's an ocelot. A tamed ocelot. All we need is a square fish to give it. Next up on the agenda, we have... Good God. Talk about placement, though. Wow, why do you guys not think that looked the way it does? Man, I'm just thinking like disgruntled Disney employee actually doing this at Disneyland or something like that. It would last for all of like 30 seconds and then be taken down. Disneyland does not mess around with their stuff. If you've ever been to Disneyland, you'll notice there is not a single piece of trash on the ground. That is taken care of. They have like magical things that swoop in and just get it. Don't litter at Disneyland because I said that, but it's Disneyland is a magical place. It's kind of mind-boggling, actually. Anyway, but that's not at Disneyland. That's somewhere else. Okay, next up we have, I love photos like this. It's there. I've seen a few of them where it's like, at first glance, I bet there's gonna be another. I bet it's gonna be like the next image I could click on here is like it's like someone's elbow, but it's in the place where it's just lined up such that it looks like there's a big penis. Those, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. In this case, it's just that, the human and the dog, they love each other so much that they actually turned into one entity that shares a head. Well-timed photographs. Next up, we have, Is it really standing on a dead fish? Is that how that works? Seagulls love standing on stuff. Yep. Watch, there's a subreddit called like seagulls standing on things with 28,000. Has exactly 28,000 points. Exactly. That's something for you right there. Jesus, that's morbid. Nature doesn't mess around though. At least that fish in death is serving a purpose. That bird was probably extremely tired, and I'm sure that there is nothing else for it to stand on within like hundreds and hundreds of miles around. It's in the middle of the ocean. Don't mind whatever's taking the photo. Okay, there's nothing around, and this fish saved it. It's a miracle. I think what's most entertaining is that it's basically like this subreddit is just hitting the random button every time. There's no thumbnail image, and everything is the same title. So I'm basically just hitting random, knowing that I'm gonna be like, every time something comes up. It's great. Can you tell us about the weather today, dear? I'm not your dear. Don't refer to me affectionate. No, DEER. Oh wait, what is that? I'm me. I don't know what a deer is. Your species. Oh, okay. I thought I was a people like you. Hey, you know what? At least it's snowing out. So maybe this is like the interview after Bambi has grown up, and Bambi's like, you know what? Here's your fire PSA. Don't go in the forest unless there's snow on the ground. Ain't no fires happening right now. I'm just teaching you guys a lesson. Learn from my childhood mistakes. Forest fires are dangerous, kids. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, what's the joke though? All right, why is there a? Oh, cause it's a puppet. Oh, I get it. Holy wow! Cause it's the puppet from the Muppets, and that's so clever. That's a real clever comic. I was like, why is there a hand there? He's freaking Dracula puppet. I'm not sure how much that is, but that's bravo. All right, the top two of all time. That is the coolest photo ornament that I've ever seen. I know that'd be a good. If I ever saw that in person, that'd be a. Is that? I feel like I would see that drive by me, and I'd be like, nah. And then by the time I'm trying to double check, was that a faucet? It'd be gone. And I would never see it again. And I, for the rest of my entire life, would be questioning whether or not I saw a faucet as the hood ornament on a car. And I'd be like, nah. I'd tell other people about it. I swear to God, I saw a hood ornament that was a faucet on the, and they'd be like, that's a cool story. No, you didn't. You're just weird. Be like, I swear to God, I did. And then no, I'd probably just keep it to myself because I would never know for sure. Unless I saw it parked. You know what would be even more impressive? Is if that was actually able to get rid of any old like coolant or something like that. It's like, all right, it's time to cycle out some kind of fluid. Let me just open the faucet, drain it on out onto the bumper, and then we can replace it. It's great. What an efficient way of doing things. And it doubles as a hood ornament. And the most thing of all time, a mere 6 days ago. Wow. You just look at her face. She's like, what is this? I don't get it. Yep. That's a fitting top post of all time. The things you see on the Manhattan subway, right? That I'm looking at the map. I believe that is the Manhattan subway. Because that's Central Park, that big green patch right there. That's Manhattan. She is like, you seeing this shit? That's actually another subreddit. That's another. I wonder if this is one of the top posts on you seeing this shit, because she's like, you seeing this shit? He must be doing it for reactions, but he's so nonchalant about it. Like, did he? Okay, the only question I have was the plunger on the mirror on the window, and did he just hook into it after the fact, or did he bring the whole apparatus onto the train and just set it up? I guess it's a good way to make it harder to steal your hat? I don't know. I'm at a loss. That's great. That is a great grand finale right there. It was all worthwhile just seeing this one. Someone give me some backstory on this. It's gotta be in it. Not pictured the small plunger connecting the hat to his head. Do we have any explanation? Oh, maybe it's so that no one will bother him because they think he's crazy? Okay, I love the girl's facial expression. Yep, hey, you seeing this shit? That's it. I'm not the only one. All right. Well. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this interesting subreddit. If you enjoyed, make sure to like. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch more Reddit-related videos and that sort of thing. And subscribe if you're not already. And if you want to listen to my own music release, it's up on Maron Music, currently playing, and link in the outro. So yeah, all right, I'll see you next time.